ugly clutter, okay, that you need to get rid of. You have walls hanging from your computer all over. Now, again, it's an ugly mess, but on top of that, it's very dangerous for you, yourself, your employees, and your clients. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just going to show you. So again, you have all these wires and cords. Okay, so we're going to show you how to get rid of this mess with a little help. And you need about, I would say, about $40 from your local hardware store and certain tools. Okay, so you need the hammer here. You need your cordless drill, some flex tubing. Okay, you need these furniture hole covers, drill bit. Okay, and of course some cord cover. Okay, so we're going to run that drill. We're going to put a cover right here. Okay, be back shortly. Okay, so I've made sure that I've removed all the stuff off the desk. Okay, make sure I got all the cords and things out of the way. I made sure that my drill bit that's going to cut the hole matches my furniture hole cover, which is 2 inches here, 2 inches here. I've used my measuring tape to measure off the exact parameters for where I'm going to do it. I even made my first hole here, and I made a practice here just to go through, make sure I had the right sound area. I removed all the drawers from underneath it to make sure that I don't hit anything while I'm underneath it. Okay, so make sure when you start this, you have your work area cleaned off to go. All right, 1 second when we get started. Okay, so there's a hole. We're going to take our furniture hole cover, and it should fit right on top of there with no problem. Okay, now one thing that you might want to do at some point is that you might want to put a little wood glue around the edges here, and so when you put it in there, you'll have a nice snug fit. And you can, in case you want to reposition the hole. Okay, but that's pretty much it, and I'll show you the next step for wire management for your desk. All right, 1 second, be right back. Okay, so back at Liberty here, and we now have the desk set up correctly. We have the beautiful hole that was cut through for the wire management. As you can see here, everything's covered. The desk looks clutter free. There are no wires that are running across the floorboard here or across the floor to the power outlet or anything. Okay, but now one thing that we do have to deal with, now that we have the wire management built into the desk, now we have to contend with the wires. Okay, the wires are not that hard. It looks kind of a mess right now, but with the little flex tubing going up here above the desk, we're going to take the wires, okay, and our flex tubing, and we're going to start from this point here, and we're going to run it all across the desk here, and we're going to tuck the wires all down here, and we're going to finish wrapping this all stuff up here, all the wires up with some of the stuff that we got from Home Depot. Okay, all right, so hang tight and I'll show you how it looks in a second. Okay, we're back. All right, well, the wire management is complete. If you look at the ground, I'll move the chairs a little bit, the floor, you'll see that all the wiring has been tucked and hidden above the desk. And yeah, back here is the computer, but that's fine. But over here where the grommet, the wire is, it's all hidden. Okay, we'll go around here a little bit so you can just kind of see. Move the chair, and what we have when we move the chair is the wires are all hidden. They're all nicely neat and tucked in. We have the phone working, right? We have the computer working. Everything's good to go. Now I'll go down a little bit further and show you underneath here. Now, just so you're aware of this, when I chose this desk for this office, or the desk for this office, excuse me, I chose because there's certain functionality, I should say, excuse me. Because one, they had a hole already for the wire management for the monitor and the whole 9 yards, okay? But they didn't have a hole for if you wanted to use the other side of this desk. So that gave us the problem. But also, if you look under the desk here, you'll see where it has a lip. This thing has a little lip that if you cleverly do it, you can actually hide your wires under here without a lot of the wire management issues. Okay, so and that's what we did. So we tucked the wires, the ones that were, and put them in the flex tubing, and ran down to the side here, and we tucked this nice and neatly. And then of course the cord goes right over there to the wall. Now what we'll do, that piping that I showed you earlier, the flex cord, the white part, it'll cover that up on the floor. It'll cover that completely up so you won't see it, and if it does, you will be able to see a little bit, but you'll be able to walk over it because it'll be flat, okay? So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video. If you, have any questions, let us know. This is Taylor with Liberty Licensing and Consulting.